Hey guys, it's Noir Tapes. I'm back again with another Noir Cuts. This is volume 3. This week was an interesting one. I didn't end up watching a movie this week so far, maybe later in the week. But the previous week I did 2, so I was going to cut up the other one I didn't do from last week. But when I was looking back through my notes, there wasn't really any cuts. There's a few quotes I could see, but nothing really musical to cut. So I actually ended up going back through some of my archives in like stuff I'd cut out previously, and I picked out this beautiful piano from an old movie, and I was going to use that. I was like, it sounds great, I'm going to use that. But I actually didn't end up cutting up that movie when I originally sampled it. I didn't save the footage, so I had to go and find the movie and then find the part in the movie that I was using. So it took a little bit, but I'll come back and cut that whole movie if I can find my notes on it again. I think they've been deleted and gone. But yeah, so I found the little clip. I'll play it for you now. So I ended up using only the first little bit of this clip. It was the first parts that caught my attention. These are the chops I did here. And I ended up doing a few different takes of some chops. I originally started by just I want to use these 2 chops here. And I was trying to figure something out. I ended up doing an eye for an eye by Mobb Deep style of flip first. I'll play that here. So it's basically just me spamming the 2 chops, really, just using the start of them. And I thought it was cool. I thought it sounded fine to me, but I figured I wanted to try something different because it sounds very similar to the original, I think, Eye for an Eye. It's like, the sounds are different slightly, but the idea is very similar. So I didn't want to, necessarily just take that and say, let's run with it. So I did this take 2. I'm not upset that I did the first take at all. It sort of got the ball rolling in a sense. I made the drums around that first Eye for an Eye style pattern, and I did the bass and stuff. So when it came to making the second sequence, it's a lot easier because I already had those other fundamentals there. So what I did for the second sequence is essentially just let the sample play out, and I liked the way it sounded over the drums and the bass. So this is it here. And I thought over the drums and bass when I did it, I thought it sounded fine. So it sort of turned into a part A, part B sort of thing, because I think they both sound good and they both the sequences flow into each other really well. So I can play it like this. And yeah, I think those sequences flow into each other quite nicely. I like the way it sounds. The sample obviously is a bit degraded. It is old, as all these samples are, but this one in particular, you can hear the digital distortion on top of the sample. Like if you really listen and focus on the high end of the piano, it sounds a little bit ugly. I don't mind it too much. I think it kind of gives character, but yeah, definitely starting to degrade there a little bit. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Volume 4 is coming out next week, of course. I'm doing this every week, so I'll be here. See you later.